and your reflections on it?
I did that quite many times now, so yeah. I did a mistake. Obviously, I was surprised when Lewis seemed to slow down, and then overreacted. I don't think that there's, I don't think it needs much more explanation. It's been looked at many times, so I think it's good to move forward. But it needs to be clear that I did a mistake, and obviously regret what I did. I got the penalty in Baku. I could have won the race easily. With hindsight, I didn't. So yeah, I think for here we just try to do the best we can. Obviously it's a completely different track. I think Baku has been a good weekend in terms of race pace, not so much in terms of quali pace. So there's a lot of things to work on for this weekend here.
How would you react to people who might ask if you had one area of your racecraft to improve upon, it might be emotions and tempo?
I don't think so. I think, as I said, I did that mistake, which unfortunately I can't take back. But I think there's been a lot of scenarios which now all of a sudden people tend to forget, where I think I reacted the right way. So I'm not afraid of reacting wrongly again.
So drawing a line under this, moving on. You've got the FIA looking over your shoulder now. Does this change in any way the way in which you race, the way in which you involve yourself in this championship?
No, I think that that what I did had nothing to do with the way I race. That's not what I understood. Obviously, it was not a racing in situation. We were behind the safety car going 50 kilometers an hour, so it's very different. But yeah, on track when you race someone, you obviously have to decide quickly. There's not much time to think. There's a lot of time for you to look into it afterwards and say whether it was bright or not so bright. In that situation, it's a no-brainer. It wasn't the right thing to do. It was wrong, immature, unnecessary, whatever you might add. And ultimately, as I said, cost me the race win. I got the penalty and lost a race that was more or less handed to me. So yeah, I think that's the most annoying bit. But yeah, moving on, as I said, for the racing, I don't think it has an impact.